Hello and welcome to Noah Marche's country profile. So in this video, we're going to look at Zimbabwe, its past challenges and its economic future moving forward. If you want more content like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're on a mission to connect African businesses and entrepreneurs with startups, creatives and other businesses throughout the world. So go ahead and download the Noah Marche app. In return, you'll be able to network with entrepreneurs all over Africa, meet suppliers and promote your business all over the world. Thanks for your support and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Zimbabwe is a very interesting country, with its name originating from the Kingdom of Zimbabwe, which existed back in 1220. Just like much of Africa, the country was under colonial rule until 1961. However, free elections were not held until 1979. From 1979 all the way to 2017, Robert Mugabe was the country's first and only president, later being replaced by his vice president, Emmerson Mnangagwa. The country is bordered by Botswana, Mozambique, South Africa, and Zambia. It benefits from a tropical climate and is advantageously placed between some of the region's most prosperous nations. However, this isn't to say that it's been an easy journey for Zimbabwe. Hyperinflation, sanctions, and controversial land reform policies has meant that the country has long been an area of caution for investors. President Mnangagwa took over following a military intervention that forced Mugabe to resign. Mnangagwa was inaugurated president days later, promising to hold free elections in 2018. Since then, official inflation rates soared to 838% in July 2020, but slowed down to 322% in February 2021, with the glimmer of hope being that two of Zimbabwe's banks have been removed from the US sanctions list, allowing for the country to more easily obtain credit from international markets. Zimbabwe ranks 140 out of 190 on the World Bank's Doing Business Index, and its highest score being in the protection of minority investors and accessing credit. Zimbabwe's economy depends heavily on its mining and agricultural sectors. Zimbabwe is Africa's largest tobacco grower, but the country also possesses significant amounts of precious metals. After facing an economic crisis exacerbated by the coronavirus pandemic,
our healthcare system, public healthcare system is failing. Our people, it's failing the entire country. It was not ready for this virus.
Zimbabwe's economy is set to rebound by 2.9% in 2021, supported by recovery in agriculture, expected bumper harvest, and continuation of rule-based monetary policy will stabilize food prices and improve food security. However, disruptions caused by the pandemic will continue to weigh on economic activity in Zimbabwe, limiting employment growth and improvements in living standards. Zimbabwe launched an ambitious plan to transform the economy under its Vision 2030 plan. The vision for the plan is fundamentally transforming Zimbabwe to an upper middle income economy. The plan states that the key aspirations of Zimbabwe Vision 2030 will be realized through 5 strategic pillars, namely governance, macroeconomic stability and financial re-engagement, inclusive growth, infrastructure and utilities, and social development. Zimbabwe's reliance on commodities and farming means that continued economic growth will depend on rising commodity prices. The country is susceptible to poor harvest and inflation still remains an ongoing risk. Zimbabwe ranks 169 in enforcing contracts, but there is some optimism with the government committing to strengthening governance. So what's the opportunities? Zimbabwe has a well-educated population, beautiful landscapes, and is advantageously placed. In our view, this presents a significant opportunity in tourism, mining and agriculture. Zimbabwe belongs to the 22-nation Preferential Trade Area (PTA) of Eastern and South African countries, which provides for reduced duties on imports for member countries subject to certain rules of origin. Zimbabwe has a trade agreement with most of its bordering countries, including Botswana and South Africa. Zimbabwe became a signatory of African Continental Free Trade Area (AfCFTA) in February 2020. The AfCFTA officially entered into force on the 30th of May 2019 and aims to create a single market for goods and services with free movement of people and capital, to expand intra-Africa trade and to enhance African competitiveness globally. AFCFTA will create continent-wide custom union and remove tariffs on 90% of traded goods. This presents a massive future opportunity for those seeking to export produce. Zimbabwe's history and landscapes also provides for opportunities in hospitality and tourism, and finally mining. Though out of reach for most and controversial in its own right, partnership opportunities remain present for those seeking to work with local companies. But these are just our opinions. Let's hear from you. Have you started a business in Zimbabwe? What do you think are the country's future opportunities? And continue the conversation over on the New Amashe app and in the comment section.